hold up. I just had to turn the music down for a second. Did someone just ask if we have heard of the Wildcrats? Jayan, honey, do you not know what that is? Also, hi, Mist. And hi, Clovers. I love that show. Wildcrats, yeah. It was weird, but yeah. There was always that one particular art style that I remember growing up. Anyway, Ace Attorney is going to be starting in a minute. Hello, hi, Clovers. I'm going to turn the music back up. That way you don't have to hear me talking. Too bad. There we go. Right now, it is allergy season, so I'm doing great. These educational shows. You know what? You're right. I used to watch, I don't know why I'm gonna admit this, but like, it reminded me of like PBS Kids. And a show that I used to watch on PBS Kids was Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. The orange dog. That one, I don't know why. I love that show. Super White? Fair. Oh my gosh. Does anyone remember, hold on. I don't remember if this was like PBS Kids, I didn't mean to yell, but there was this one like show and it was a bunch of words and they would merge words together and it would form animals. Like dog was a dog. And then there was like cat and there was a cat and then like there was one that was like caterpillar and like it literally was a little caterpillar but like it was spelled caterpillar and it was its body. Does anyone remember that show, the weird ones? I had a crush on the princess. You know what? I can't judge you for that because I used to watch Little Einsteins and I think her name was June. She was the purple one, the one with the purple dress. I used to love the way she looked. I thought she was so beautiful as a kid. Fetch Wildcrats. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wait, Wildcrats. Wait, I remember, hold on. I remember a very vivid episode and I can remember it almost for detail about what it was about so vividly. It was about worms. If I'm remembering this show properly, I remember it was like a mixture of like live people, like the real actual Krat brothers, and a cartoon. Like there was it was a Wildcrat show about that. And the one specifically about the worms is like they learned that worms, like whenever it rains, they come up to the surface. Like that is a true thing. And then like worms can't drown. Is what I really remember learning, is that worms can't drown because they don't technically have like a lung area, but they do have 5 hearts. And the only reason why I remember that is because I dissected a worm before. Random fact for you, worms have 5 hearts and octopus have 3 hearts. Anyway, moving on. I remember random things for no reason and very specific scenes from various movies and shows for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, we're gonna shut up now and get into the game. Ace Attorney! Oh my gosh. This is it, right? The more you know. Dude, I know a lot of things that I probably need to not know. I remember very specific scenes, like the one scene when they were going across the, to them it felt like a desert. They were just walking across a sidewalk, and like that's how worms die, is because they can't make it across, because it's like walking across the freaking Sahara Desert without any water, and they can't stay hydrated. The second day is much better. I hope so. Gosh, I hope so. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Writing Co. Law Offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Girl. League Superior? Hell yeah. Is it fun? Take pictures. Have a good time. Magic tricks? Yeah. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? I mean, kinda. We're back in the fucking building again. We really are. I was like, what did I want to stream? And like I look over and like I did a poll and like the polls were showing dead even. And I'm like, all right, well, if I want to get one over with, I want to get Ace Attorney over with. Because I hate this case, dude. I hate it. Every character right now has like made me mad except for Maya and Gumshoe. But like the new characters, the monkey, this fucker, this asshole, I want to beat the shit out of him. I honestly, from all of this bullshit that I've been dealing with, I like her a little bit. I don't like her, but I prefer hanging out with this bitch over this guy and this guy, which says a lot, you know? It says a lot. This girl, I just want to take her into therapy. I want to be a good aunt and just take her to therapy. I want to be a good aunt to this random child and take her to therapy immediately and make her realize, A, she's dealing with the grief of the loss of her father who was murdered by someone that she knows, and B, the fact that she's technically being, what's the word? Groomed by two grown-ass men. Okay? Messed up. And then Mo, I don't really have any hatred towards, except I just want him to shut up. If I were to have a list of like people that I hate, like honest to goodness, I'm looking at this list. He's at the very bottom. He's the second from the bottom. She's at the third. Then this guy. I just really want to take her to therapy. She's not even a part of this conversation. And then these two are my top favorite. Gumshoe being the best because he is a sweet boy. It seems like Tiny hates this case. Well, yeah. Just because this guy's a piece of shit and this guy's a piece of shit and they both need to go to jail and she needs to go into therapy and no one's gonna do it. That's why. It is known in the fan to be, in fact, the worst Ace Attorney case of all time. Wow. Damn, that's... Wow. Wow, okay, damn. I promise the next case is a masterpiece. Really? Alright, sure. Alright, so we were talking, Maya. I can never figure out the tricks whenever I see them. It's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so that you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? It looked like she pulled off the end of her thumb. Oh my gosh, I used to love that trick. My father did that to me, get that trick to me once, and then after that, I do it all the time. First, she puts her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separates. She can move it up and down and everything. It was super cool. Was it kind of like this? How'd you do that? Oh my gosh, Nick, you're like a real magician. Oh, Maya, you adorable little bean. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of the magic if you keep trying to figure it out. True. Please present my... Oh, I will! I didn't have to talk to her first. Chill! You know, if she wasn't so mean, I think she and I would get along. Really? That's the problem. She is mean. I have whip herbs, though. Kinda cool. I wouldn't mind having a whip... Girl. No, you don't. No, you don't. I bet that cracking the whip once it tries to... Maya. 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 Girl. Out of my way. I gotta check up on Charlie. Hi, Charlie. A quite decorative plant. Nick, you've been watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too. We don't have to drown poor Charlie, okay? There is such thing as overwatering, okay? Don't do that. But he'll get bigger. Touching fun to forest or something. Oh, if you overwater a plant, he's gonna die. So don't overwater Charlie. You gotta take good care of Charlie. Anyway, let's talk about what to do. So I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, he deserves to go to jail, but at least for being creepy. towards a minor. Do we need to remember this? There's no way that we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying out tomorrow. So I was thinking, do you think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. Ugh. True. Mo looked awfully serious whenever he said that. You think that he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough, you know? There's no reason why anyone would believe that he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that, Max. No, there's other people. You're not helping my confidence. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. I mean, jail. Jail for both of these characters. And he and his dummy should be separated from each other in separate cells. They should never be roommates. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? He has his own fucking fist up his ass. They don't have a right to a judge. They shouldn't. Especially whenever he says things like customers only get to go to the circus to see him. He even bit Ben over the head with a bottle. I read that as bit, not hit. He bit Ben. That's fine, sure. But what? It doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder, bro. They have the right to remain silent. The kitty. That's so punny. Dad jokes, I swear. It was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied to the stand. We even saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Alright. To the detention center. Let's talk to this heathen. December 29th, detention center. Visitor's room. You couldn't see it, but I literally just visually rolled my eyes. That's how sick and tired of this man I am. Oh my goodness. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? No, actually, you mind just sitting in here for a little bit longer? That'd be great. Ay, ay, ay. We're doing our best, Max, so just hang in there for another 3 years. Okay, that'd be great. Thank you. A little while ago, some people from the local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you our very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximum Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. That sounds like okay. In this consideration, this is not a good idea. I'm probably just going to jail for life. Yes. I agreed to Kitty. If I do this special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it'll surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles. I'm gonna say that with a fucking smile on my face, dude. You deserve to go to jail. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. Of course. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. And you will go to jail for even longer, you dumb fuck. Like, what are you thinking? Okay? This is not like Shawshank Redemption. You're not gonna get out by crawling through fucking shit. You seem awfully calm about the possibility. Because I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business, baby. Alright. Okay. Night of the murder. So, the night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly up into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, honey. Don't call me honey. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying up into the sky is not just something that I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me. Next, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? Didn't he already say that? Like, it was with, whatchamacallers? The, harness and invisible cords? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and that cheap imitation magician is that I keep my mouth shut. Didn't he say that earlier though in the last episode? Or stream or whatever? I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Okay. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask. Anything for you, darling. Ugh. Can you be friends with the other performers in the circus? I hate that I laughed at that. That was absolutely fabulous. A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? Because they're trying, one of them at least is trying to frame you for murder. You know? Those harnesses probably shift like crazy. That's why it requires a lot of like baby powder. Use a lot of baby powder. It helps. But I won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform to the world stage. But the performers of this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. Okay. Clovers! I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I feel like it would be very offensive, so I'm not gonna say anything. So that is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition. Actually, I will say this. Max looks like he wants to be a part of drag, like be a drag queen, but they're just afraid to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I never could make it into the great business of being a part of drag. So instead, I'm just gonna be in a circus. Because that way it's a little bit more socially acceptable. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it gives the vibe of. Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Ugh, fine. Talk about the Grand Prix. He's too zesty. Yet he is, I don't know why. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it is a bit boring. Well, tell it again, you dumb fuck. I don't care how many times you say it. Oh, you must not have heard me. I'm sick of telling the story. Okay, you're basically just saying no. He's way too zesty. You're right, you're right. What can you do? I'm Maximally Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I don't fucking care. I will say the music's nice. It is kind of catchy. Well, it was until it's gone now. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Are those girls dressed as Playboy bunnies? Hold up, what am I, okay. Just look at that fabulous stage. There's so many sparkles. That was the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Carrying a giant-ass trophy on his shoulders? Damn. The crowd erupted into applause. And at that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and there. Die a happy man. I never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. Oh, and by the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. Well, that might be an okay statement. Bros, no abs. You know what? You're right. Buddy was pale in that photo. If I even have it added into my inventory, I don't have it yet. That man's pale. I just wish I could explain what the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. No, you don't. They just clutter everything. I would know. I have a couple. They do such a better job with Max's character. Thank goodness. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? No. And also, that's not how you earn one. Feels like he'd be Dr. Disrespect if he existed in modern day. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. My dears, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure that you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn, babies. That's what you tell them. I am not telling them that. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Grand Prix photo added to the court records. Oh, thank goodness. I want to look at that photo better. Just respectfully. Okay, we have a statue with him on it. We have a trophy. We got a lot of bedazzling lights. His bare pale chest. I like her hair. Her hair's really cute. We got the hat. We got the roses. We got the cape. Sometimes I regret defending Max. You should have left him to rot in jail. And these are definitely, I hate to admit this, but these are definitely Playboy Bunny outfits. That's weird to see. Is this the mom? How wild would that be? If this was the mom of the girl's mom. Regina. What if it was Regina's mom? I'm just saying, don't come after me for this. I was just randomly ramble. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go to the circus. December 29th, very big circus. Circus entrance. Ah, yes, they're both blonde, so they must be related. No, I thought she had blue eyes. Does she not have blue eyes? Like Regina? Does she not? They look blue. They look blue. Not Clover, don't judge me. Do you hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. No, I don't hear that. Maya, I can't hear shit.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Oh, fucking bullshit. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, wait.
Quit your running. Just give me this shot already. All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
Oh my gosh. Bro. I'm trying my best, but Trilo just isn't gonna work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Huh? What are you gonna do, punk?
Hey, Ben. Hi, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see that we're on a secret crash training course?
No. What did I miss, DJ Clark? Oh, hi, DJ Clark. What'd you miss? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I'm sorry. Secret crash training. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now? Yeah, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in around for our new Renquillitism act. In around? Can you really do that? It's incredible.
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. Told ya!
We're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once you got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you. Don't give it back to them. They don't deserve it. Hell no. Hell no.
Ah, there it is. Now that I got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
No, see, this is why we withhold the ring. What is wrong with you? Are you stealing it? I don't want to steal it. I want to take it to the police. Like, I'm sorry, am I not allowed to do that? I want to take it to the police. They don't deserve this. I'm gonna. Alright, it's fine. Let's talk about the trial. already testified in court today?
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at the walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Yeah, that's right.
But then he said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was drinking those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben? Huh? You knuckle case?
I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Oh. Okay. While he's beating him up, I don't care. Russell Berry dressed up in the ringmaster's Russell Berry, ringmaster, dressed up in cloak and hat for some weird reason. Go over to meet somebody. Or did he stage his own death? No, there's no way he would have staged his own death. There would have been a murder. But he brought the stuff and then he was killed, and then someone took the same coat and hat and made it look as if it was Max flying off. So I just need to figure out who it is, and then based off of the map, it has something to do with Acro, who is located on the 3rd floor, to make it appear as if he died and then lived up. Something's not adding. There is a formula. There is a freaking there's a variable I'm missing in this equation. I just can't see it. I can't solve it yet, but it has something to do with Acro. I need to meet Acro. I'm pretty sure Acro is in on this. If he's not the murderer, he's definitely an accomplice, because it happened in his room. Like, there's something wrong. Okay, let me. I can do this. I can do this. It's fine. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about it. That's why I'm waiting for even now.
This is why you should not have given back the ring. Do I still have it in my... I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Maya, why did you steal the fucking ring, bro? You're not really going to get what happened. It's really stupid. Damn. Krish, this sounds very much like the clowns. Like the clowns. Do any of you know about John Wayne Gacy? It's not funny. This is not a funny situation. John Wayne Gacy, not really fun fact at all, but story for you. He is known as a clown serial killer. We're not going to go into details about what he did, but he basically lured and kidnapped children, specifically more boys than anything, and then killed them, amongst other things. So this guy is basically trying to lure this girl away so that he can marry her. Like, this is why she needs therapy, and these guys need to be put into into jail. I'm not talking about Mo the Clown. Clover's John Wayne. Yeah! You know, John Wayne Gacy, he like lured children away and then would kidnap them. He was literally a clown. That was his job. I'm not saying Mo is that guy. He's not. But this character Ben is pretty close, because he's trying to lure Regina into marrying him by using the fucking ventriloquist doll. He's like the fucking the van that says free candy, but he's doing it with the fucking doll. Ben is John Wayne and Max is Dr. Disrespect. Bro. It's more fucked up than Pennywise. I would rather fight Pennywise. Low-key, I would rather fight Pennywise. Because at least Pennywise is from a freaking movie. A horror movie. And I'm from the South? Okay, you should figure something else out. Whereas John Wayne Gacy was a real person. and he was a real sicko and really creepy. Okay, that is real, and that is scarier than a fucking horror movie. Just saying. Maya, stop encouraging this. She needs to go into therapy. Hi, Dynamic. Don't worry about what we're talking about. I'm sorry. If you really want to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the No. No, Maya. Maya, why are you doing this? There's another clown in this game who I'd much rather face for certain reasons. I'm concerned.
You haven't gotten a clue about things, do you, honey?
Don't ever call her honey. Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
No, it's not. It's practically like being a weird stalker. She needs Jesus. She needs that too. How so?
If you had a clue, you should know waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture.
No, it's not.
Whenever your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't like this. I don't like it. Yeah, I knew that. She's so red, she looks like a vine ripe tomato. She's not red in the face, though. I don't see it. I don't see red. Oh my gosh. Don't blame Maya, blame the writers. You know, I am blaming everybody. So, how's the new routine working out?
Well, you just take a chill pill already. The routine things are secret.
You were doing it in fucking public in front of everybody. Why do I feel like Keys have been more interesting since I've been gone? Hi, Miles. Don't worry about it, honey.
We're gonna take the ventriloquism oil by storm. I'll be a real revolution.
Yeah, sure. You're such a great comedian. I love it. Can you tell that I have sarcasm in my voice, which means that you will never amount to fucking anything, and you will just be nothing more than a fucking clown act. You need to go to jail. Sorry. Bottom line, this duo needs to go to jail. I hate them so much. Sounds incredible. Actually, you know what, Miles, as a prosecutor, hey, as a prosecutor, do me a favor. Get this man in jail. Get this man in jail. Him and his little doll. Both of them. Put them in jail. And also separate them. Separate them, put them in different jail cells. He's not real, but like, put him in a different jail cell, please. Prosecute these motherfuckers. Thank you. That'd be great.
Let me make one thing clear, Toots. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said that we should.
Jerk?
That's Galactica, the former name for the world. What does it think he is?
Sheila, you seem to be really fired up about all of this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words, man. I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
I don't fucking care. You're the man now, doll. He's a doll. He ain't a man.
Row, row, row your boat. Well, the key to a ferocious victory.
I read that as ferocious, not glorious, but it doesn't matter. Not to rain on your parade. Oh, sorry, I thought it was him. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw it up. We got to be a part of this too.
Fantastic conversation. I'm getting the fuck out of here. December 29th, Lodging House, Plaza. Gamsu! Hello, my sweet bean! Yay! Gamsu! Yes! My sweet man! My sweet gumdrop! Yay! I'll let you chill. Look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Oh, Gamsu. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her, you see? I figured. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks out all your energy. That's part of the reason why I don't like clowns. They kind of creep me out in general because of all the makeup that they're wearing, but also they just feel like they just drain everything. Every time that he's done talking, it looks like he's going to do something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know, pal, but do you have any idea how much your face hurts whenever you fake laugh that much? Oh my gosh. I want to buy him some cotton candy. Do you think he'll like cotton candy? I mean, we are at a circus. How about some funnel cake? Oh my gosh, I love some funnel cake. Quick question. What is one of your favorite fair foods? I personally love funnel cake. Give me a shit ton of funnel cake with some powdered sugar on top. Love you to death. Things I'm not a big fan of are cotton candy, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of that because I just don't like how sticky it gets on everything. But funnel cake. And there's actually a fair, actually that's here in town right now. Oh my gosh, I want some delicious funnel cake. I'm curious if they have funnel cake. Soft pretzels. That's a good option. Do you have it with cheese? I gotta know. If you have it with cheese, you are my best friend because soft, like fresh pretzels with some cheese, that nice salty and savory combo is delicious. Beautiful. It's like a nice like lunch snack, and then funnel cake is like that nice sweet treat snack. You know what I mean? Mini donuts, hell yeah. You get the sweet ones? Oh, those are good too. I like the ones with salt. Like depending on like the mood, I will also get like those like nice sweet ones. But sometimes I also like to get the salty ones with some cheese. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. Sorry, Gumshoe, we're talking about circus food and fair food because it is delicious. Anyway. Francisca really set you up this bad, huh? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mel herself. No way, pal. You see, you are not gonna let me get to backbite a woman with a whip. You know what? Fair. The ones with cinnamon? Oh my gosh. There's one with sweet glaze? Hold up. I knew about one with like cinnamon sugar sprinkled on it, but I didn't know it had sweet glaze. Hey, yo. I need to try that. I didn't know it could have cinnamon and sweet glaze. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of whenever... Does anyone remember going to like... I don't know if they still do this or not. But the sweet glaze is the dip. I need to try that. That sounds so good. But that just reminded me of whenever I was a kid at Sam's Club. Sam's Club has like that little food court in the front of the building. And sometimes my family and I remember this as a kid. I don't do this now as an adult because I don't remember ever doing it. But like they would have like pizza or like random like little snacks that you could eat, like little like junk food type of things. But I remember once in a while, my mom and I would love to go get their pretzels. They had this sweet pretzel, and we would always get one. Not always, but we would get one every once in a while from the little food stand, and then we would head home. But it would be like after we got done shopping. It was like our little treat for, you know, making it through shopping, you know? I remember that as a kid. I don't know if they still have the food courts, but that was a part of my childhood. Was the Sam's Club food court, the little food area in the front. It was a good time. Sometimes I would get a soda too. Sorry, Gumshoe, you were talking about Francisca or whatever her name was? Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karmer's always got her eyes on us, pal. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, there she is. You don't show up, and you don't show up, and you don't show up, and you don't show up. I'm losing my voice for him. I am so sorry, Gumshoe. Your voice is all over the place. It must be from being so tired. But she wound him up pretty tight. She whipped some shape into him. Pretty aggressively, if you ask me. Damn. She's directly above us as we speak, pal. Wait, what? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky, you see? Now that's what happened. It happens as a killer passed right by this window. Oh. She actually, wait, she's here? Who's in that room behind the window up there? Acro, the guy that I wanted to talk to, the guy who has the monkey who stole my pin earlier, or my badge. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon Miss Von Karma's gonna start our investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? But what if I want to? But what if I want to? But what if I want to? Franziska Von Karma. When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out myself. Alright, Mo. He's trying to protect you from his whip. I would like to agree with that and hope that's the real case. Here we go. December 29th, lodging house, 1st floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here? Oh. He was here. You would have been able to tell even before you stepped into this room. I'm pretty sure we would have heard him laugh anyway. Something along the lines of, aha, aha, aha. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell that laugh was. What do you think he's laughing at whenever he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking of new jokes. I just really love his work. I thought maybe I could find like something. So curious little dum-dum, ba-da-ba. Okay. I was just seeing if he had any like. Let's someone punch a hole in it. I wonder what happened. I don't want to imagine what goes on here. There's nothing to do. Oh. Well, fine. I'll leave. Now I'm talking to you. Big tap. Regina, are you in here? Please go to therapy. Please, like, do you have an aunt or another family relative or something that, like, can take you in? I'm sorry, I'm messing with my microphone, so if you hear me, like, messing with shit. December 29th, Big Berry Circus, Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? She's not in here either? Good. She needs to stay away from these creeps as much as possible. One of our is in detention. Is in the detention center, and the other one is waiting outside of the circus. So hopefully she's not anywhere towards that exit, and she's hidden somewhere here, able to leave. Like, I will help sneak her out to make sure that she is safe and goes into therapy and also goes to the police station so that CPS can check on her. She should become the new ringmaster. No. If she does, she needs to fire everybody. Let's start from scratch. I don't know. Yeah, but if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. First there was a lion, then there was a tiger. What's next? A bear? Seriously, is there actually gonna be a bear? I want to know. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. There has to be something here. Ladder, step ladder. What's the difference? There's a big difference. Rope, pile of tightrope walking, bit strange. There aren't any tightrope walkers in the show. Okay. Sorry, I kind of went on a random thing. It would be very impressive if someone actually knew what that was from. Alright, okay, let's go to the ringmaster's room. December 29th, Big Top, ringmaster room. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. Yeah, it could have been whenever the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why did he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Nope. Barbecue trophies, blah, 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 blah. Okay. nothing there. Okay, nothing there. Table used, I just can't see him. Not kicked on the table, some terrible manners, set their feet up on the table. It was, what's his name, he did, I don't even know where the table is for him to, like, anything for him to sit on, but you know what, I'm not gonna question, he put his feet up on the table. Did it just say very heterosexual? Wait, what? Applied his makeup, chalky pink, mascara, sensitive enough for a baby. Oh, metrosexual. I thought that as hetero, and I was like, what the hell? This is what happens whenever I skim things. I always, like, autocorrect or autofill things. It's the randomest shit. Calm down, rummaging through people's coats. So we're not taking it out of the coat yet? We're gonna leave it in? Okay. No photo. Why would there be? I don't know. I don't know. That's why I was like, that's why whenever I skimmed over it, I was so lost on why it said that. I was like, huh? So I had to reread it. I was very wrong. It's not. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta be. There's nothing here. There's no point in being in here. Why? Is there anything even in the carpet? Any blood on the carpet? No? Okay. Impossible. You know, you're right, you're right. Okay, fucking cafeteria. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. Oh no. Oh, what was your voice again? What was his voice? Oh god, what was your voice again? Oh gosh, help me. I mean, Pockies? Hell yeah, what kind of Pockies? Regular? What's wrong with him? He's just annoying. He's not a creep, but he's annoying. Clown mixed with smoker, okay. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. His was gonna go all over. Alright. Welcome to the Wonderful Fabulous Cafeteria! I guess we're doing this for now until I can figure it out. I know it was a little bit higher pitch, but I can't remember. He is in an, oh, he's in awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. It's riddle time! Sure. We're gonna go with this voice for now. This is today's stream for him. This is his voice. Why does everyone cry whenever they eat Mexican pizza? What? Because they don't want to talk about it? I don't know. Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Phoenix, this is not Taco Bell. Come on. Shut up. Wrong try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? Oh, I got it. What's your answer? It's because they're in the cafeteria. That's cute, but that's not it. Oh. Apparently that is it. Exactly, it's an incredibly sad place, cafes. I can't ever do a fucking laugh without laughing myself because it's so dumb to try to force one. I did it! What the fuck is going on? He's actually being way too nice. He is. Alright, what's his deal? Also, what's on this board here? Bulletin board for bulletins. Don't look if there's any useful clues. Alright. Let's continue. For the nicest photo that I gave you. Okay. Oh, I forgot I should do that. This is not Taco Bell Phoenix. Yeah, it's not. Ah, not this picture. Show it to you guys too. Oh. Huh? You've seen it? You're not doing anyone else for that, I don't think. I'm gonna try it for Ben and see what happens. You know what they say about Maximilian Galactica? He really gets around, you know? We can't. Oh my gosh. I can't do his laugh. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh yeah! He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean he didn't just show the picture? What do you mean? What do you mean? TinyGeek's torture room is just a blank white room where the only thing you play is turn about Big Top and the only thing to watch is the Danganronpa 2 My Hero and Hiyoko shower scene. Okay. It would be worse if you did the dun 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 dun. What was it from? The Blue Badger music. The Blue Badger song. That would be torture. It would make me lose my ever-loving mind. Also, My Hero and Hiyoko, them specifically, what is wrong with you? Jesus. What do you mean? The jar? What do you mean the jar? What jar? Also, hi Jay. Hi AJ. I'm calling you AJ. Welcome. He showed me his bust too. I just read that without thinking. I am embarrassed. His bust. That means his chest. I don't know why he said bust though. That's like the upper part of your chest. What the fuck? That thing's enormous. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. Why is it enormous? This out of context. This sentence alone is out of context. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. That is so bad out of context. No, what the hell are you on about? I don't need to know about his buzz. Also, it's kind of, I mean, Nate got a little curve to him. Okay, he got some curves, but how is his bust so big? Keep it professional. Okay, it's in the picture, I think. He made us workers. He made us worship it. He made us bow to his greatness. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's buzz, but not that I'm into that sort of thing. Phoenix, I know someone else's buzz you'd be begging and probably be like begging on your knees to see right now. And it's not Max. Phoenix only knows. Exactly, missed. Exactly. We all know who he wants to see. We all the same thing. Hell yeah, we did. So I'm chewing out of context compilation. Dude, there's so much out of context things that I have said, that the game has said, that so many things have been said. We don't need to see that list. It's a long ass list. Can we talk about today's trial?
So this has been a really crazy day, huh?
You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so tough.
Tough?
You know, that bus, it was really tough. And it was a tough crowd. Until a crowd can refuse to laugh. It wasn't a joke, though. I've seen some official art. Let me tell you, Miles certainly has some canonically giant honkers. I need to see this bust. I would like to respectfully see Miles' bust. Respectfully, please. Friends, it was such a tough crowd this morning that I had to smash watermelons. Why don't you smash your carrot? What? Huh? Okay. Some drawings without his jacket got me. Respectfully, I need to see, please. Please and thank you. I told them all a great story and got even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. No one busted it out like they did with that man. That giant-ass bust. I'm sorry, that just threw me off about him talking about his bust. It's just... I can't get that idea out of my head now. It's so funny. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that, you know? Neighbors, I am so sorry if you hear me. Hopefully you're having some entertainment from the random shit I'm saying sometimes. Sorry, I have to, even though sometimes I'm not sure if my neighbors can hear me or not, I feel like sometimes I'm too loud, and I fear that my neighbors can hear me ramble and yell things. So hopefully I'm entertaining with the multiple voices I'm trying to do. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? Look, man, I saw what I saw, I swear! The creep just... Turning into a New Yorker? What the hell am I doing? Flew through the air? He wasn't exactly flying, he was more like floating. Yeah, he had to smash some big old melons. I'm so sorry. The silhouette of his face made me positive that it was Max. I don't see a psych block, so he must be telling the truth. Max's bust. We have to actually ask about this? Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, we're good. Max's bust should be left on that small table over there. What? Why are we having to talk about his bust? There's nothing over there. I went monotone voice. I'm so sorry. Really? Oh yeah! When was it? I think it was about 5 days ago when all of a sudden the bust disappeared. What? 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 Do I have a wrong definition of what a bust is? Well, hold on, let me hop on Google for a sec. Bust. A bust. A sculpture of a person's head, shoulders, and chest. A woman's chest is measured around her. Yeah. Another definition is a woman's chest located around where the chest is. You know, the gals. A sculpture of a person's head, shoulders, and chest. Oh, right, the bust statue. The statue! Okay. We're getting the context better. The bust. Not the bust. The bust. There it is. Right here. The bust. Okay. We're good. Bust. This is a bust. And I hate to be that person. This is a bust. This is a bust, and so is that. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, and we know the definition, the two definitions for bust. That was a bust. You have no idea. This whole thing is a bust. It disappeared? If you want to see it, here's a photo on the bulletin board. There's a picture of it too? Oh my gosh. Why does he have a mustache? I know it's supposed to be shading right here to be like his upper lip or whatever, but it looks like a weird ass mustache that is somehow growing from his nose to his lip. That's a weird mustache and goatee. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Wait a minute. 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 Did they use the bust with the coat and the hat to make it look like him lifting off the ground to try to like fully frame him? Oh my gosh, this is so, why is this so elaborate thing? Why so elaborate? Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Tiny, please work in my office. I'm Phoenix. I can't. I'm sorry. As fascinated as I find law to be, I don't think it's a good idea for me to work as a lawyer or an attorney or even a secretary. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Oh. Max G bus added to the court record. Max G bus. Max G bus. Yeah. There's only Phoenix. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? I sent the image to the Discord. Thank you, Mist. I will be taking a look at it later. Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's actually setting up a bad joke. Nah, I'm trying to build blank here on the jokes. Oh, apparently he read my mind. Quiet Mo's a good Mo. Phoenix. It's kind of rude. I guess there really aren't any other things we have changed, huh? Well, there's this one teensy tiny little thing that does seem different. Huh? What is it? Is it gonna be a joke? Well, on the morning of the crime over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted as front and center. Piece of paper? It's towards, well, I don't know if it's said, but it could use the title. Yikes. Is this to the murderer? What's interesting is that you also joked about this, Maya, that said to the killer. I'm just saying. Also, it's in Japanese. Anyway, keep going. Murder? Yeah, that's what it said, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it, though. Are we gonna find the rest of it in the pocket? Where'd you find this? Morning before the murder. Before the murder? Wait, what? Before the murder? Yeah, the ringmaster was killed the night after the paper was discovered. Huh. The other half, I swear, this is the remaster. He took the paper, he ripped part of it off, tried to grab it, he didn't grab all of it, and he put it in his pocket, which is what's gonna be in the pocket. We're gonna find the other half. The paper is in the pocket. I knew it! Who in the world posted this thing? No, add to the court record. Go present the note to Max. Okay. Max. Oh, okay. Post in the cafeteria on the to the murderer. Please work in my everything. I'll see you figure everything out. I think we better follow up on this important lead. I'd give it a shot. Entrance. I'm curious to see if like there's any reaction out of this. It's okay. Never mind. Can't do shit. Still nothing here either. Okay. Alright, to the detention center. Hey, honey boy. Okay. I want to present this to you first. I want to show you your bust. What about this? Fabulous. Do you like me to sign it for you? Nope. Alright. Hey, do you know anything about the snow? Alright, hiccups. The morning of the murder is posted in the wall. Oh, I do know all about that note. Whenever I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? You see, while I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? Of course, it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster of my sweetie pie. Never call her your company ever, and never call her your sweetie pie ever either. You fucking disgusting man. Officer, you hear this? Do you hear this? Get him in jail for being a creep. Please. Whenever the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. And then all of a sudden he tore it off the wall and shoved it in his pocket of his tailcoat. Now you say it? Really? Out of curiosity, when in the world was written on the note? Let's see. Uh-huh. I don't want to steal the fun from my sweetie, so go on and find out on your own. You're lucky that this glass is protecting your ass, because if it were up to me, I could choke you. I would strangle you. We're good, I promise. I'm good. I'm sure you can find us somewhere. You might want to go and ask my sweetie pie princess. Ugh. No. I'm not talking to your sweetie pie princess. Ugh. Out of my way, fuckers. Hey, did you see that? Yes, I've been staring at it this whole time since the first day I got here. There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. Yes, congratulations, Maya. We figured that out. Please hurry this up. No, I got a feeling what it is. It took us just, so long to get there. I bet that's the other half of the note. Let's hurry up and check it out. I knew it. It fits perfectly. What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence that took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's whenever the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Remember, ringmaster found in his tailcoat pocket. Finally! Now it doesn't look all messy. Concerning the cleaning process, got one for the priest. Ringmaster done times like been tidy. Okay. Hi, Gumshoe! December 29th, Lodging House Plaza. Hey, Detective. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, pal, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally, thank goodness, we can now go and investigate. That's what I wanted to check. But now with Miss Von Karma, you see? What is that? Sounds like some weird game. Nick, what's that? That beeping sound. Huh. It's Miss Von Karma, pal. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Did they put like a tracker on her? Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I gotta go head out and get out of here very quickly, you see? I'll see you later. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Maya! Did he leave it? It's still beeping, damn. I have never seen a grown man so— oh my gosh, I'm going monotone. I've never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. That's a bit— oh, right, that means she's close. As by eating as lashes from a whip. Did she just knock her out? But Karma? A wild Von Karma appeared. Bro, what the hell? Okay, I like this angle. This is kind of fun. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? And knock out Mia? In the snow? Seriously, what can I do for you? What do you want? Tomorrow will be the day that my dream finally comes true. Giving the story of my defeat in your hands and making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. She's pretty. I will agree, she is. She's pretty, but I still don't like her. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by like a smidge. You know, just as much as how puffy her sleeves are. She's in just as much denial as she thinks that those puffy sleeves are attractive. Anyway, let's have a chat. So, Miss Von Karma, appears you got your hands onto something big, right? I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't have that look of victory with the paper in your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? She has very pronounced eyebrows. I'm just now looking at them. Like, they're very pronounced. A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in this summons for him to actually be called as a witness as we speak. It is the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Can you stop using my whole last government name? Please? Yeah, I get it. You want it being to destroy me. I've heard a lot of things, alright? Your brother does a lot more than what you could ever do to me. Don't you worry about it, though. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow or not. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Oh! Maya! Holy shit, Maya! That was beautiful, but you didn't need to say that! Girl! My father? You must have esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. That's enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of a whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my father's name in this? Or at any other conversation? Papa, huh? What's your calling your father? Interesting. Then, what is this revenge thing you're even talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I had to see him again, one more time. Your Miles? Miles Edgeworth? Miles? Are we talking about Miles? Is this gonna be a Miles mention? Him. I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth? My adopted brother. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? The Mr. Edgeworth? The man that Phoenix obviously sleeps with and is secretly having an affair with? Like them? The Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. The man with the biggest bust I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, I can't. The name that we never... I honestly wasn't sure if we would ever hear or see the name ever again, but it's here. It's here. Let's go! Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? Oh, you haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred. Her father. Manfred von Karma. Exactly. It was my own father. I think it's weird that you call her that you say Papa, so we're not gonna do Papa. Means that Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Other way around. He's older than you, so okay. You know, we're gonna skip over that, but yeah, sure, continue. But little brother, Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth, man, that bus! I can't get it out of my head. Oh my gosh, we're here! The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Oh my gosh. I'm a teenager, and I still call my father Daddy, so don't judge us. You know what? I'm not gonna judge. I know some people who still call their dads Daddy. Like, my mom is one of them. Yeah, she says that. I say Grandpa for him, but, you know. But either way. Miles. I fought against him in a few cases, and even more in the bedroom, but that's besides the point. But after a little bit of that case was over. Oh, the colors. He just vanished. And the fact that she calls him Papa is actually cute. I'm not saying it's weird. I'm not trying to say that. I just find it weird that she would call it Papa. I kind of figured she would call him Daddy, to be honest, rather than Papa, but you know. To each their own. If some people want to call them that, they can. I'm not saying anything judgy. I don't mean to. It's just, I was curious. It's your fault that he's gone, you know. Why? Because we had that amazing one-night stand? She's German. Oh, yeah, you're right. She is German. Do they use Papa as a word to say? It's like German to say father? Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? After you guys had that one passionate night, he decided to leave because you were not good enough. They do say, oh, okay, makes sense. Nick, what does she mean? Don't worry about it, Maya. I'll tell you when you're older. Excuse me, but that was your father who did this. You know, you're not wrong. Edward's death? Hold the fuck on. He didn't die. He didn't fucking die. He's not dead. He's not dead! Miles is never quite the same after that night. And then with the case after that one. He never stepped foot into the court again. He had too many unnecessary feelings and he couldn't just bear this thought of being in the same room with me, even with all those people. And then one day, he vanished. Okay. All I left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. He left for the milk. Oh my gosh, Clarence. You're not wrong. He's like, I need to go get milk. I'll be back. And Phoenix believed him. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was a year ago. He's not dead. It was 2 months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, dead? He's not dead! What's the joke where it's like, oh, Edgar, it's like I can still hear his voice. And then like someone in the background's going, quit telling everyone I'm dead. Like, this is exactly that. Miles Edgeworth is not dead. I swear, he's not. I'm in denial. He is not dead. I don't believe it. Bingo! Called it right here. Boom. For once, I am in agreeing with you. I am in agreement with you, okay? Also, this is a really nice bow. It kind of reminds me of like Sailor Moon style bow. It's very cute. But besides the point, I'm getting distracted by your bow. He's very much alive. I'm pretty sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. And you effectively killed the prosecutor within him. No, he was filled with so many unnecessary feelings that he thought if he left, like, he wouldn't feel anything anymore. Like, clearly. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm gonna find him. And then I am going to teach him his rightful place with my 2 hands. What? Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, look, I already told you. Don't make me say this again. Please don't bring up his name in front of me, okay? Oh, Phoenix, you're being an emotional bag. Nick? Ms. Von Karma? What? You have something else you want to say? I don't know if you are God's gift to the prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you, alright? Him too. What in the world just happened? This dog has a little bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform of you today. Tomorrow will be the greatest Corbin battle that this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go, okay? We need to talk to the performer at the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. I really am. Shut up, let's just go. I can't get rid of the lines down there, but I kind of want to see his bust. Hi. Could you happen to be related to a gentleman named Marshall? Hi. Gosh, I hope it's not you. I hope you're not the man who's gonna be the culprit. Damn. Whew. December 29th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Agro's room. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with your voice, but hi. You're really gonna love the next week's prosecution. I'm gonna tell. This game is just showing my type in these games so far. I don't know how to feel about this. You must be Phoenix, right? Uh-huh. And you must be my future husband. Holy shit. Hi. Yeah, I am. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. You can show me your dingling any day. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go into jail for this one. I can confirm this claim. I can't. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. Here at the circus, everyone here just calls me Acro. Oh my gosh. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? Hold up a minute. Hold on. Damn. Question. Wait. I don't mean to be rude. I really don't. Why is he on the 3rd floor whenever he is in a wheelchair? Is there an elevator? Or something? Gosh, I'm hoping you're not the criminal. Gosh, I'm hoping you're not the criminal, but like, hold on. Why are you not on the 1st floor? Why are you on the 3rd? New development, you'll find out. Okay. That's right, I'm merely performing on the tightrope with a flying trapeze. Oh, damn! Oh, that requires a lot of strength, and you got a lot of muscle to show. Can I see more of it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, look at his little sad, but like, Nowadays, I perform in this wheelchair. Aw. Damn! He got a nice bust! Respectful. We looked respectfully. We looked with respectful eyes. I can't look at the dirt. Big top from the window, snow on top of the building. Kind of weird, don't you think? You said the tent is warm and it's on the top of the other ones. It just slides right off. Okay. Huge pile of trash. Another monkey's treasure. You're right. Look at all the shiny things. Motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? A tuba? I didn't know that. Regina. Don't. The monkey too? Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections there. Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix, dude. Phoenix. I'm disappointed in you. A monkey calendar, blah blah blah. John Phoenix Wrench possessed him to say that. You know, yeah, that's right. Heard about me, it's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. There's nothing unusual about that. It's how people are supposed to be. I mean, I do that. That's called OCD. You can never respect another man for doing something that's said that he cannot do. Barbell. No, that's for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I've seen on TV all the time. I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. What? How do you know that, Maya? This thing was a pain in the ass. I hated this type of equipment. So what you would do is like, if I remember right, I might be wrong, but you would like pull it. You would like sit and then you would pull it. Or like it was either that or it was like a different thing where like it trying to force you to like basically touch your toes with sitting. I am not flexible, so I could never do that. I wonder if an accident happened to Echo that caused him to be petty and jealous. I would hope not. Because look at him! Also, look at his birds! Are they parakeets? What are you? I need to know. I want to know. Can we talk to you about your birds, sir? So, Acro, why did you join the circus? See, whenever I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And then one night they decided to run away from it all, without me. Oh my gosh! Aww. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was really a lifesaver. Seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. And I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. I'm hoping you become the new ringmaster. I'm really hoping you don't kill. You're not the killer because damn, you're a good-looking man. Please don't be the killer. Ah! My gosh. No. Look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Oh my gosh. Please don't be the killer. Please don't be the killer. My gosh, he looks so tasty. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. He was too kind to his own daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. I mean, it's his daughter. Is that a flute back there? Hold up. Regina's so cute. She really is a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's even a good thing? Ooh. You know, I will agree with you on that one. Do I detect a grudge against Regina? Valid. Valid! For once, someone doesn't like Regina! Thank goodness! Hell yeah! I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? Nerves in my legs are badly damaged. Can't walk now? Can't even stand. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. Again, why are you on the 3rd floor? Why, like, after the incident, like, I can imagine, like, he would be up in this room before, before the accident. Because I'm assuming, like, it was either a trapeze incident or it was a tightrope incident. But nonetheless, he fell, he damaged himself, and he practically became paralyzed. And yes, he probably stayed in this room before the accident, but after the accident, and he was no longer able to be, once he like became disabled, you would think, I would think at least, they would put him on the 1st floor to make it easy access for him. But instead they kept him on the 3rd floor? Like, where's the logic? Why? Where's the logic? Because he says that he needs help getting up and down the stairs. Which means that there's no elevator. Which means this guy just needs to go into the 1st floor. Have him switch places with Mo. Like, they need to switch places. This aggravates me. a little bit, just because, like, that's bullshit. Dude is, like, stuck in the tower, okay? He's fucking Rapunzel and he can't do anything about it. It's awful. The accident happened during the acrobatics session, right? The lawsuit, for real. It is! Exactly, Clovers! It is 100% a lawsuit. You would think that because now we have a new situation, they would accommodate for that situation by allowing him into the first floor. Instead, they're just like, no, you're still stuck, you're still living on the third floor. Like, move his shit downstairs, dude. Move it back to the first floor. Motherfucker's on the third. Poor dude. Oh no. Oh, you're a kinky guy, I see. Cyclops. Doesn't seem like Akko's interests were acrobatic in nature. Interesting. What's on your eye, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's about, it's over almost 6 months until I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. Went on, whoa, 6 months. I can imagine it would be a touchy subject to talk about, okay? I'm sorry, like, not everyone is willing to talk about incidences like this. So I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. Yeah, I was at the hospital all day. You went there for rehabilitation or something? What was that? What about the murder? Oh, look at his little sad face. It looks like the birds are trying to comfort him. Like, that's so fucking cute, dude. Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that I was all a dream. What? I couldn't believe it, okay? Whenever I saw what I saw... What you saw? That sounded really ominous. Don't make it sound like that, dude! So what did you see? The night, I was in bed sleeping whenever I heard sound coming from below my window. The scene of the crime was right below your window. Yeah, that's why I thought it was Akko, but now I'm hoping it's not this handsome man that ends up being the criminal. Yeah, that's whenever I looked out the window. What'd you see? He was flying straight into the air. It's the bust. He? Maximilian Galactica. It was the bust! For it was the bust! They used the bust. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max that you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? Can I show you a really fucked up picture? Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I'm not trying to think about him. Something is really weighing on him. Huh. Wait. Wait, hold up. I just skimmed this as I was going through it. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. They used the bust? Oh boy. Okay. Here's what happened. Somebody dressed up the bust to make it look like what's his name? Probably put a rope around it or something. Tied a rope around like the waist or the neck or something. And dropped it on the man. Dropped it on the ringmaster. with the code and all, and then woo, lifted it up. So whoever the killer was on the roof, either on the roof or in Acro's room. And I'm really hoping it's not Acro, but if he's saying that he watched them float above his room, that means that they were from the roof. So someone from the roof dropped this bust onto the man, killed him, because I guess he went to go meet up with the quote-unquote murderer guy, whatever, at the 10 o'clock time that they were supposed to meet. The killer dropped the bus down, hit him upside the back of the head, killed him, and then woo, lifted it up. That's what I'm thinking happened. Now I just need to figure out who would do it. I just need to figure out who. I'm hoping it's not this man. He's 26. Oh my gosh, yes, please. 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 Anyway. I want it to be Ben. I truly do. But it's probably not going to be him. It's obviously supposedly not Max. But oh God. Not Max, even though he needs to go to jail for another reason. It might be Ben. I want it to be him, but it's probably not going to be him. And at the very least, he needs to also go to jail for the same reason that Max needs to go to jail. She needs to go to therapy, unless she's the one who somehow, for some reason, killed her father. I don't know why she would. Unless she had the motive because the ringmaster, aka her father, actually allowed for Max Galactica to be with Regina, and maybe Regina wants to be her own independent girl. Maybe her own independent girl boss, and said, I don't want you in the picture, father, and killed him. And then the other option, which I'm hoping it's not, I don't think it's Mo, he's just a guy. But also it could be Acro, and I really don't want it to be Acro, and it also just doesn't make any sense on why there are muddy footprints in his room whenever he is in a wheelchair. Things are not making sense. I rambled a lot about a random thing there, but you know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do something dumb. When an Ace Attorney character is just a guy, you know they're not the culprit. Yeah. About the wheelchair. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna fail this, but I'm gonna try it. So I have to ask you, how are you injured? Sorry, I thought we talked about it. It was an accident that happened during practice. Accident that happened during practice? We need to find some type of news article, because there had to have been talked about in a newspaper article regarding the accident. Yeah. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. That were really the cause, you'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Are you really telling me that the practice accident was the cause of your injury? Oh my gosh, why am I so low on health? What the hell? Are you really telling me the practice injury was caused by your injury? Crime scene. Negative actions through symbols. Orange juice. Very big circus. Shiny objects. Time of death. 20 bucks. Pepper. Award ceremony. I can read this? Wait! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, not the handsome Acro Man, please! You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence that took place maybe at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. No! Not the handsome man. Acro, please don't be the one who I think you could be the culprit. Please don't be the one who I think you could be the culprit. Okay, I need to find like some type of newspaper. I need to ask him. Hi. I need to ask questions. Fuck. Okay. Can I present this to you? No, okay. presented it to the other guy. Unless I can't, wait, hold up. Yeah, nothing's going on here. Okay, I thought maybe something would be said. Okay, we need to have a board with what's her name. Go to the circus tent. Working on it. I was like, wait, Regina should be here. December 29th. Very big circus. Big top. Grrr. And I got a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Oh, sorry. Nick! Wonderful. Today's special will be filet of phoenix. Stay. Heel. Oh, Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you guys. I'm so sorry. I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? What the fuck do you mean, mistake? Sorry, I'm getting readjusted in my chair. Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out of their lesson. But I expected more of a monkey than a human. Thanks. Monkey? Russellberry? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. My father? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. Why isn't she broken up then about the death of her father right now? Yeah, he was. I love my dad so much, you know? I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her dad. See? You see what I mean? That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that whenever someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens, you know? Dude, her dad sounds like a nice person, despite the fact he was like a... allowing creepy. She's sus. Yeah, that's also what I'm saying. That's why I was like half joking a little bit about her being the killer of her father, but like there's no motive other than like she's tired of creeps going after her. A star? That means that my dad is looking down for me from the sky, you know? And that's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. That is kind of sweet, though. It's bittersweet. Oh my gosh, you know what this reminds me of? Princess and the Frog, dude. Why you gotta remind me of fucking movies that are sad as shit? When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Kind of sweet. What's funny is that this actually was made before Princess and the Frog, if I remember right. I bet there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way that I would believe that? Oh shit, she heard my thoughts. I like to think that Phoenix sometimes just says things out loud and doesn't think that he's saying it out loud. Yeah, this game originally came out in 2023. Yeah. Yep, 2002 actually. Yep. Especially since, yeah, Princess and the Frog didn't come out until like, after 2000, I think it was like 2012, 2014 at the latest. Somewhere between there. Yeah, so that checks out. That's cool. Do you think that one day, like, I'll be a star too? It's basic canon that Phoenix thinks out loud sometimes. He needs to not. Okay, he's not Izuku Midoriya. He needs to keep his mouth shut. Of course. You really think so? You will. I think so. You know, I got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. I'm not gonna say anything. Princess and the Frog 2009? I thought Wally came out before Princess and the Frog, and Wally came out in 2010. Just to go back and clear things up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Oh, because he was a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Doesn't that mean a lot to you? Must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles, and it's really beautiful. You should see it. Prison Departure 2009? Wait, the year that you were born? Missed? What? No. Am I old? Damn, I'm old. Damn. In 2009, you know, even though it's like over 10 years old, that movie is still amazing. The animation's great, the singing is great, but all of it's good. I looked it up. Oh my gosh. Sooner or later, WALL-E's gonna become reality. It's gonna be less of like a fun little movie. It's gonna be more based on a true story. You know what? Dude, you know what should really happen? Like, I know people are trying to do a bunch of live adaptations of various other like old classic movies. You wanna know what I think would be really cool if they like try to do just a little bit of like CGI, but also made it like a real live adaptation? If they made WALL-E a live adaptation, I want that. Forget about Lilo and Stitch. Forget about Cinderella. Forget about Beauty and the Beast. Forget about the fucking horrendous one that we don't talk about. I would absolutely love to see WALL-E as a live adaptation. Or at least a trying for it. Because I think the robots would be really cool. Don't do that. No. That's why I think it would be good. Is because it's mostly circled around the robots. That's what I mean. I think because it's more circled around the robots than it is circled around real people, it's not gonna be as bad. That's why I think so. Like, if you took because people make robots. Okay, there are bot fights. This is a real thing. People have real life bot fights. I have seen them be made. I have seen actual live performances of people making bots and just using them as mech bots to destroy each other. It's really cool. Why can't people make robots to look like WALL-E and Eve? And then just make it good for a movie. Plus, the world looks already shitty as it is. It wouldn't really be that different. It wouldn't really be that hard to do. I'm so mad that they yassified the queen. I don't know what that is, but okay. Disney's remakes right now are kind of shitty, but I think WALL-E would actually be decent. Plus, it's already 15 years old, which makes me feel really old. I watched that fucking movie in theaters. It was beautiful. Watching them in space, whenever they were dancing in space together, WALL-E and Eve, whenever they were dancing in space, oh my gosh, seeing that on the big screen was fucking beautiful. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. They de-ossified Peakley as they took away the fact that he was a drag queen. Yeah! I heard about that, which doesn't make sense. That was their whole thing. They were I didn't understand what that meant. I just kind of figured that Peakley was a girl. I honestly thought Peakley was a girl. And they wanted to represent and show that they were a girl by wearing wigs all the time. That's honestly what I thought as a kid. I didn't know that he was actually a dude dressing up as a girl because it made him feel pretty. Had no idea. But they got rid of that. They got rid of Officer Bubbles. They got rid of Pudge, the fish. Everyone remembers Pudge. Because Pudge controls the weather, you know? They got rid of that. They got rid of the duckling scene. They kind of are slowly ruining it. Woo! I saw this one drag who was really mad about it. Yeah, Captain Gonzo too. Yeah. It's your column doing the movie. Dude, they ruined they ruined Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like, horrendously, but then they also just have to ruin Lilo and Stitch. And Lilo and Stitch was secretly, like, for the longest time, for a while, it was a secret operation. It was a secret movie for a while. Because, like, they had, like, this one set of rules that were like, hey, we're gonna be making these characters and make all of this. And then for a little bit, like, it was kind of like a under the... I'm gonna say it's so messed up about what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna go with what this fucking abbreviation anyway. It was kind of like closed doors under the blanket kind of a thing where like a group of animators worked together to make all like a little bit of like this animation ideas with aliens and Hawaii and all that stuff before eventually like the rest of the program was like, you know what? Let's make this a movie, because at first they weren't really sure that was even going to work well, but some of the animators were determined about it and they went and they did it anyway, and then whenever they finally presented it and finally got word out, that's whenever the producers were like, you know what? Let's go with it. And then it ended up becoming one of the most popular movies, and everyone loves Stitch and uses Stitch as a comfort character to this very day. But the whole point still stands. Don't ruin something that's already good. I'm good, I promise. It's just... Disney? Stop trying to ruin things that are already good on their own. I think Princess and the Frog, if Disney actually did movies right, don't judge me for this, but I think certain movies would be great if they became live adaptations, if they actually bothered not to fuck up the movies. You know? You know what I mean? Like, certain movies I think would be interesting, and I think it would like master a lot of topics. Like, there's certain ones that I think would be great and beautiful and just amazing to see if they were live adaptations, but done right. Examples of ones that I think would be interesting, mostly just because I'm kind of curious to see. Hunchback of Notre Dame talks about a lot of sensitive issues, but also very interesting. I kind of want to see what Quasimodo would look like, you know? What is another one? Princess and the Frog. Again, think it would be great. Think it would be amazing if they did it right. WALL-E. You can come after me if you want. I think WALL-E would be cool. I really do. To see the robots, to see it like how crappy the world is, especially considering our circumstances about how we aren't taking care of the planet, which is a completely different argument that I will rant about another time. But I think that would be interesting too. And again, they have to do it right. Otherwise, you're gonna fuck it all up. Meet the Robinsons? Meet the Robinsons was great. I actually watched that in theaters. I thought it was cool too. There was Meet the Robinsons, Treasure Planet? Yes! Thank you, DJ Clark. Oh my gosh, I love Treasure Planet. I still watch it every once in a while to this day. It is my favorite movie of all time since I was a child. It came out in 2002. I remember this very well. Apparently, I asked my parents about it because apparently Disney hated this movie so much from their own production stuff that they didn't really air it on any like movie theaters for very long. It only lasted like a few days, and it was only in very select few movie theaters. So I asked my parents if they actually got to see Treasure Planet or ever heard about it in the movie theaters, and they told me no. They just found it at the store one day and decided, let's just buy it for our future kid, because I was already in the stomach, you know, growing, waiting to be born. And my family decided to buy Treasure Planet because why not? I love that movie. Anyway, enough of that ramble for that. You haven't seen Treasure Planet? Clovers. 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 Please. Megamind was... Actually, you're right. It was not Disney. It was DreamWorks. But it was so good. I didn't understand it whenever I was younger. I just thought it was kind of interesting that, you know, the villain ended up being the hero, which I thought was cool. But as I got older, it's really just like a bunch of other underlying topics about how if you get constantly treated this way, you end up becoming that person, even though what you really want to be is this other person. He wants to be this true person, but that never happens. He ends up just being seen as the villain character, or seen as like a horrible person, whenever he's really not. He's just a good guy. Am I being held at gunpoint to watch Treasure Planet? No! but please watch Treasure Planet. Incredibles was good. The second Incredibles was a little bit, it wasn't bad, but in my opinion, it could have been a little bit better. That's just my opinion. Megamind is, dude, you can say almost any line from Megamind and it's iconic. I have Disney Plus it on there. Yes. Yes, it is. Look up Treasure Planet. Thank me later. Watch it. And then get back to me, okay? I want to find, you know how like Disney has Disney pins? I'm going on a ramble. I'm going on a big rant. Treasure Planet, yes. Yes. Treasure Planet is on Disney Plus. That's how I know it's on Disney Plus. I watched the hell out of it because I remembered it. There are Disney pins. You know, Disney makes a bunch of Disney pins. I want one of 2 different characters specifically. The first one is Morph, and you will learn who Morph is in Treasure Planet. He is a little glorpy boy. I want him as a pin immediately, ASAP, at all times of the hour. The other character is from another Disney movie that was also practically forgotten, called The Black Cauldron. If anyone knows The Black Cauldron, congratulations. If you don't know The Black Cauldron, please look it up. It is also on Disney Plus. It is practically forgotten, but who cares? It is an old movie, okay? Back from like the 1980s, I do believe. Probably 1989 to be very specific. Anyway, I know, Maya, you're very surprised. I don't really care about you right now. Like, in that one, there is a weird little white guy who likes to steal apples and eat them. Like, that was like his whole character. He never really said a whole lot except for like saying his first name all the time. I want him as a pin. Lewis from Meet the Robinsons. Dude, are you talking about Goob? Dude, imagine they had little kid Goob. I love the scene whenever he's like, Mr. Steak, you're my only friend. Like, that shit was sad. I love Ratatouille. Ratatouille is also good. I actually have a Ratatouille plushie of Remy in my room. Because I went to Disney the other, over Christmas break, and I saw a giant Remy plushie and I had to buy him. I just had to. It was an immediate purchase, so worth it. It is my favorite Pixar movie. Same. Actually, it took some time for the movie to grow on me, because for some reason, whenever I was a kid, I didn't really like the movie, but my dad did. My father loved that movie. Hey Goob, nice fighter, Goob. Hey Goob, you want to hang out at my house? They all hated me. I love that. Ratatouille is weird for me because I remember a lot of scenes and a lot of lines from that movie. It's kind of embarrassing how much I remember of the intro. But I do. I remember a majority, not all of it, but a majority of his intro lines that he says whenever he's giving his after he busts through the window and it stops at a freeze frame, and he goes like a whole spiel about his whole life. Seagull, I would become a seagull in Evil. Dude, that would be so cute if they did like a duo together. Of like Goob and Lewis actually like giving a high five to each other or something super sweet, because like after Lewis like woke up Goob and like fixed the past, I think like it would have been really cute if like actually they continued to maintain like a cute little friendship for a moment. You know? Sorry, I need to go back to the topic of watching this shit unfold. I'm sorry. Maya just was standing here just like, are we gonna like talk or what? Ratatouille though was kind of like that for me too, miss. I liked it a little bit, but I didn't like it that much. And then as I got older, I went back and rewatched it, because like my dad really liked it, and I was like, this is kind of annoying and really redundant. And then I rewatched it whenever I was like older, and I'm like, this is the best shit ever. get Disney merch makers on the stream because they're making peak ideas. Yeah. I would, dude, I seriously, because like people are like revisiting movies and they're like, oh my gosh, this was good. And like sometimes they're coming out with Disney pins. I want Treasure Planet pins. Like even if it's like the little, even if it's the fucking actual like Treasure Planet itself or the ball that he has, or if it's just silvers, you know, I just want something. I would love a little morph guy. A little morph pin would be amazing for me. I would love him so much. I would never trade him for anything. And then there was someone else. I want the little guy with the red apple. Like, I'm dying to see him. If you know about the Black Cauldron, you know that little guy I'm talking about. He's weird, but it's that little guy, the little creature guy. Ugh. I love him. I want pins of both of them, please. I want to make my own pins if Disney's not going to make them. I know Disney can come after my ass for that. I just want them for myself. I don't care about selling them. I just want them. Please. I will make a picture of Morph and turn it into a pin. I have the ability to do that. Oh my gosh, I have the ability to do that. Disney, you can just kiss my ass right now. I want to make 2 different pins. I'm not going to sell them. I'm just going to have them for myself. One is going to be a Morph, and the other one's going to be that little guy. That is not... I'm going to make that happen. Anyway, Maya, you were talking. What is something that we should do? What are we doing? I was talking about something. Oh, right. This. The costume being stolen. You know, whenever the costume gets hit with the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Yeah. Sure, we'll suck up to you and not talk about the awesome stuff that I want to make. If you saw that monkey, you'd give my costume back, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Why are these my only options? I want a 4th option that says, get it yourself. Please? I'll get it for you. Leave it to us. There's no turning down that request. Yay! You really gonna do it? Alright, fine. Nope. Where's the outfit? Okay. Okay. That's the wrong button. It's not in there. But where is it? Gosh, my throat hurts now. Mo's room? Okay. I gotta go back through all this shit. Fuck! I don't care. This one. Oh, thank goodness, peace and silence. Mo's room. Next on pair of pajamas. Costume. Professional look. Window. No witness to crime, no witness to craziness, a flying criminal, blah blah blah. Okay. Creepy, credible. What is it now? Costume collection. Okay. I know, let's go back to reading. Oh, I gotta talk to Regina some more. I gotta present her with the note. Fine. Only if that means that I get to talk to Accra after. Hey, perv, get out of here. Talk to you, present to you the letter. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what it is. Really? Well, I mean, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? Yes, I noticed that it was there around breakfast. Breakfast? Yeah, I always take Acro as breakfast in the morning. Regina, are you actually the killer? Hold up. And that's also whenever I take out the trash to his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. And that's whenever you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yeah, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. Then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I mean, yeah, I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? It was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think? That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote it. Oh no. Please don't let it be that amazing, scrumptious looking man. Please. That's Pepper, right? It's from the cafeteria. It's from the cafeteria. I remember seeing it there. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Okay. There's no denying it. Max is really cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. No, you don't. Nick, I want to try flying too. No, you don't. Okay, same answer. What can you tell me about this? Not really good at that. Okay. There's nothing else to talk to you about. Can I present the... Wait. Wait. The brain is thinking, hold on. Let the brain think. I want to try something. I'm gonna get in trouble, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna regret this. Mind if I ask you a question first? And you want to know? Do you really think that I get injured like this or something like that? But it shows that you were... Tiny don't. Well, I just did. But my man! Well, it's wrong for me to assume he's my man. He might end up being a killer. But I mean, like, I can try to fix him. Might not be able to fix his legs, but... I mean, he can still got some movement in there. Sorry. December 29th. Lodging house. First floor. Mo's room. Sorry, you can't hear it, but like I was like hearing beeping outside and I'm like, what the fuck? Someone's backing up. Mo's not here either. What? I hear something. Yeah, I was hearing a beeping outside. It was a giant truck backing up. Stop! You're scaring me. Oh, motherfucker. It's the monkey! Uh-huh. He's holding something. Oh my gosh, that's her outfit? Why the diamonds right there, though? Like, those are perfectly where the things are. The gals. Like, why? That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina. Monkey. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Stay, money. Stay. Ah! It's working. It sounded like he was confused at the end of that ooh. Yikes! Wet. It's white. And then I died. I knew that acting like Regina would do the trick.
Nick, you...
I started while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see.
Huh? You can see fine from where you are.
I know. You know what I mean. I was really wanting to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe they'll take you to the circus and I get some peace and quiet. Damn. You should have done the ooh, scratch, scratch. I wanted to, but I'm like, the logical answer is the stay. What's the matter?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the bird. Phoenix! Phoenix! Never fucking say that! Whoever the writers are for this, shame on you! What the fuck? That to me doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Oh my gosh. They even have it written. It is not Maya's size at all. That is foul. Stage costume added to the court record. Bro. That's foul. That's so mean. Hey, girly. Here you go.
Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me?
Don't mention it.
Oh my gosh, I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Don't say that to me ever. Okay, I am happily married to a man. His name is Miles Edgeworth, and he is my husband. Okay, don't ever. Phoenix, no, no, bad Phoenix. No, because I'm embarrassed. I mean, yeah, but not this.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? Oh, this isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion that she told us about.
Bro. Think of Edgeworth, yeah. That line never happened. But yeah, expunge it from your brain. The thing that erases memories. We use that. That line never happened.
You know the lion that she told us about?
Oh, the one that someone killed? Wait. What if...
No, not my man. Not the gorgeous man. Please don't tell me that Acro killed the lion.
Or the lion had to be killed because of that. No. The memory erase from Gravity Falls. I mean, yeah, that works too. I was talking about from Men in Black, the little thumb thing, the thing that looks like a pen, and he's like stare at the pen. Bleh. You know that thing. Leon was killed, right?
Yeah, my dad killed him.
Why?
Leon did something really bad during practice.
It involves acro. During practice?
Yeah, he was sitting down and whenever he opened his mouth, you know, gah.
Memory erasement. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Usually whenever he did that, I put my head into his mouth.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? Yeah. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
Uh-huh. Anyway. What was a bad thing?
Yeah, so Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina? Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's whenever Leon...
Yeah, that's whenever he became a star in the sky.
Involves acro. That lion did something to acro. Which involved the murder! Oh my gosh, the murder's regarding to Leon! Or Leon is probably the real name. Shot by the remaster 6 months ago for buying number 4. I got it. I don't want it to be true, but please don't let it be true. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. So this wasn't fantastic. So we know it can be Mo. Wait, I know what that is. Burgers. Okay. Sorry, had a hiccup there. Hello, and welcome to the Bistro du Crook. Oh, Circus, aka the cafeteria. It smells good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling. So I'm gonna draw some drool from her mouth real quick. Burgers and Mo. My burgers are the best around here. I mean, yeah, you're a father. I would think you would know how to use a grill. That sounds so messed up of me to say. I'm so sorry. I read that before I said that, and I'm glad I did. This sounds so bad. That actually sounds like a real burger. It does. Burgers and Mo. So, hold up. Does that actually exist? A1 sauce? I would hope it is. A1 sauce. Dude. Personally, I don't like burgers with the steak sauce. I don't like to use steak sauce, especially on like my actual steaks. But like roasted pork or something, like roasted meat, a good roast with some, like I like to mix 2 specific sauces together. A1 sauce and 57. There's a sauce called 57. Please try this, okay? If you ever want to get some sauce and you want to mix them together, please listen to me. A1 sauce and 57. My family has been doing that since I was a kid. I didn't know that like A1 sauce and 57 was different because my family would always mix it together into like this giant like container of sauce, and then we'd like scoop it out. So like if I wanted some sauce, I would just scoop it out of this thing. But it was a combination of A1 and 57. Please do a half and half of each one. It is some delicious ass sauce. Cause you got that nice A1 tang and that 57 tang. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Please, 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 please try some. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please look it up. Try to get yourself some A1 sauce and find some 57 sauce. Pretty sure you can find it anywhere that you can buy groceries. Please try it. It's great. Anyway. Mo says this and then starts crying. And then Phoenix was thinking of Miles and starts crying. You know what? You're right. You see, we got juicy meat, toasted buns, and some special sauce. I can't believe I just said that. I'm so sorry. Alright. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. Am I crazy? I don't know if I'm just like listening to myself for too long at this point, but like, do I sound like what's his name from Hell of a Boss? Why'd you say special sauce like that? It said special sauce. I sound like what's his name? Not Blitz. His friend, from the circus. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Fizzaroli? Fizzaroli. I think it was Fizzaroli. If anyone watches Hell of a Boss. I somehow feel like I'm trying to do a Fizzaroli voice, but it's not working. Like off-brand Fizzaroli. Who? Do you not know Hell of a Boss? He was the clown. Fizzaroli. Yeah, I think that was his name. Fizz? Hold on, let me look it up. I think it is. Hell of a Boss. I didn't know how to spell. Yeah, Fizzaroli. Fizzaroli. He's weirdly enough one of my comfort characters from the show. If anything, I just understand him a lot. I haven't heard that, but I have a bunch of vids are trashing and critiquing it. Really? I've actually heard a lot of good things about it. Weirdly enough. And Fizzaroli is actually one of my comfort characters, which is also interesting. I don't always approve of what he does, but you know, I do like his character. Alright, right, Mo. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger, you know? One bite will send you to the hamburger heaven. Cause nobody can get enough of this meat. Okay. Wow. Super split? Really? That's really interesting because I'm always seeing positive things about it. And then you guys have seen nothing but negative things about it. That's interesting. It's turning more to hate. Yeah. You know, that's fair. And I think just because, I mean, no offense. It talks about a lot of, like, negative things. And, you know, that's understandable, though. But also, like, here's a reality check for you. Like, shit like that happens. You know? Even though people don't like to admit it, it happens. And then at the same time, they're all demons. We're in hell, dude. Like, that's all, like, the characters are all in hell. So, it would make sense for them to not be great people because their characters are literally demons. Like, it's self-explanatory. That's like my argument about it. It's like, we're supposed to be in a very dark place anyway, so it wouldn't be surprising if it's dark. I don't even care writing feels bad. Most of the stuff I see is hating on the Owl Man. Most of the stuff that I see about him as a character is like, he's kind of, two-faced a little bit. Because like, he's like, I have never been insulting to you, whenever he actually was insulting to this character and made a lot of insults towards him. Also, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I can tell by the smell. Oh no. Alright, fine. Let's see here, to the murderer. That's far from polite. Where'd you find the rest of this note anyway? You best let him tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, okay? If I need to worry about it, you should have shown it to me. You know, you're right. You tend to your burgers. You tend to that meat. That's not what I wanted to do. Why did I click that? Brandon Rogers in the show is Blitz. Yes, he is. And personally, I think he does a pretty cool job. You wouldn't know, but I'm responsible for taming all the animals at the circus. You are? No. You mean Money the monkey? And Regina's tiger? Guilty as charged, man. But Leon got his name from the ringmaster. Really? Huh. Yeah, Zim's voice actor is Moxie. Yes. I figured that out really quickly. Whenever I heard his voice, I was like, wait, that's him. Brandon Rush is funny. I kind of want to meet him. Just a little bit, low-key. He just seems fun. No, it's a kid named Simple and easy to associate. Nick's name is really easy to associate, right? Anyways, I told old Russell if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Leon. The fucking Lion the Lion. There we go. Dear Lord, I couldn't figure that out to save my soul. It's a great name, don't you think? Even if you could talk, I'm Lion. Lion. That's whenever Russell said, don't lie to yourself. That name's awful. Damn, even the ringmaster said that. Okay. Okay. Well, can we keep talking? Now that Ringmaster's gone, what are you gonna do? That's all I thought about the past 2 days, you know? Everyone loved Russell. Never heard Acro's story, haven't you? Oh? Like how he was adopted? I mean, he's calmed down now, but he was livid whenever he heard about the murder. Ack was upset that he couldn't go on. Why was he that upset? I love this face! It's beautiful. Yeah, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown, you know? I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. You be the ringmaster? I have a whole bias sandwich short in my head run free because it was so hilarious to me. Are you talking about from the show? I think about a very specific messed up episode where he was like, where did you come from? Basically is what they were asking. He's like, I came from your mom after I gave her a fat fucking time. And then they just like cut over to the side thing. It's like, nice try, demon. And then said something else and it was just like so out of pocket. I was like, all right, cool. His own channel? He has his own channel? That would make sense. That's actually really cool. Does everyone have their own channel? Like, I'm curious now. I need to explore more of the internet. Maybe I, you know, actually, no, maybe I shouldn't. I'll just go back into my go back into my little box. I'm fine with my little box. I don't know anything now that I think about it. Max. Who's Max? Max. Oh, Max is the guy I'm supposed to defend, right? Brandon Rogers has his own channel. The voice actor for Gundam has his own channel. Like, what the hell? They're the voice actors. Fuck, dude. I wish I could be a voice actress. Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue with his importance, you know? He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. No. Oh, I'd love to see if anyone can get over the tragedy, you know? Wait, Clover's honey, you didn't know that? Yeah, just ask Mist. Fun fact, actually, he also, he streamed, he streamed Danganronpa too. Just saying. You know, the tragedy. What are you talking about? Get over it? Won't ever say that. Get over what tragedy, Mo? Why the fuck should I tell you? He streamed all of them? He streamed all of them? I need to see those. I mean, I've seen compilations and like animations of him dressed up as Gundam and like talking in his voice, which is super fun and super cool to see, but all of them? I gotta see that. He also plays another character in the third game. I need to see this. I need to see this, please. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here with my manga that I bought from Danganronpa. I finally found a Danganronpa 2 manga book and I bought it immediately. And it was The Execution of Pekka, which is so sad. But you know, it's that one. I found that book and I'm gonna be reading it later. I need to find the other ones. I think that'll be fun to read. I also found Chiaki's Perspective manga series, which is gonna be also interesting. Every character in the third game is voiced by a previous voice actor, actually. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll get there when we get there. I'm hoping. That's gonna be very interesting. Anyway, we're talking about a tragedy. You're getting very straight faced with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it, okay? It's nothing.
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yeah, that's it. You're right, girly. You're lying. You're lying. Correctamundo. Are you lying? I ain't lying at all. What makes you think that, huh? Just the way that you said if everyone get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something else that happened over 6 months ago. Give or take. No? I'm right, aren't I? Chains. Bingo. We're getting closer to the truth, baby. Let's go. It was about 6 months, okay? It was just a little accident. Oh, yeah, you are. Come on, give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. Sometimes I piss them. Okay, I don't want to do that. I did not need to say that. I'm so sorry. 6 months. Oh, we're gonna talk. Let's have a chat, buddy. Getting over with Bennett Foddy. Let's go. Can you tell us about what happened 6 months ago? What happened at the circus? Alright, there's no need to look so scary whenever you ask me, alright? Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, alright? Let's eat those instead. I'm more of a fan of a grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A sometimes with pickles, if you ask me. Oh. Actually, also, I have more of a craving for the truth than those burgers. So, I have an idea of what happened, actually. Is it something about an accident? Does it happen to be the cause of the accident? Would it? Is it regarding this or is it regarding this? It has to be one or the other. I would like some assistance, please. Random people in the chat, I ask for your assistance. The lion? Okay. I love Chick-fil-A. I do too. I think their sandwiches are nice. But personally, you can never go wrong with their chicken strips. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. So Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How'd you? Bingo. I told him so many times, okay? You shouldn't be doing that dangerous act. Like putting your head inside of the Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in him. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. And he never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? It was him. Mo, don't clam up. Who did Leon bite? I promise I won't say anything, okay? I can't tell you. You promised. My man. He's involved in this too, you know. We are talking about the man I like. I get Chick-fil-A every now and then. Yeah, I also get it every once in a while. I like it here and there. Must have been Echo, right? How'd you know? It paralyzed him. Don't worry about it, Mo. So getting to the bottom of this accident that might help stop what happened to the ringmaster. No way! Look, I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Let me know what you know. His name is Russell? No. Is his name Russell? Like, really? I didn't think so. Oh, Russell is this guy. He's the dead guy. Never mind. Ken Dinkling. Dingling. Ken? I mean, I can be his Barbie, I guess. Sorry, Acro. You're gonna do it? Yay! I can't believe they named him Dingling. I mean, if you really think about it, whenever you combine his name with the last name, it sounds like kindling. Just saying. There's the pun for you. Kindling. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but damn near died, actually. See? Nah, but it probably would have been better if you did. Oh! Look, he's still alive, alright? But whenever he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. Yep. Yep. Never recovered from the coma. Coma? Len doesn't now lie in his bed in the hospital. And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do. I see. How is this related to Acro? Yo! What? His brother! Can I see his brother? Respectfully? I'll bring flowers. Oh shit. The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? Yeah, they were an acrobat team. Acro and Bat. Cute names, I thought. Acro and Bat, that's so cute. Anyways, they're an incredible team cut down together at their prime. He never mentioned his brother. That's Acro's younger brother. Damn! Who's their father? And their mother? They're making good kids, damn. Sheen Dingling. We're not gonna laugh, we're good. Everyone just called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Aww. It was Sean. Go to Horny Just Tiny. Okay. It's pronounced like Sean. Yeah, I figured that out. I was like, no, it was Sean. Shondaling. Yeah. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. How old is Bat? I'm curious too. Do we have it in the record now? 22. Damn it! Also still around my age. I'm okay with that. But oh my gosh. Acro, please don't tell me you did it. Acro, please don't tell me you did it. Acro, please don't tell me you did it. Also, Bat, sweetie, come here. Look at me in the eye, honey. You're around my age, which is respectful. But like, honey, no. I refuse to say that he's 22. I mean, he doesn't look 22, but then again, I don't look like my age either, so... I mean, that makes sense. I could go for either guy. Holy shit. I'm good. I'm sitting happy. So 6 months ago while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "I'm in form with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident anyway. Oh. There's no reason for him to be an adult. That could have easily made him 18. Yeah, that could have worked too. Never forget that moment. It's so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. I think the lion was just yawning. Was that the bite of 87? No! Not the bite of 87! You mean Leon? Yeah, Leon. Whenever it bit down, he was smiling. Why did you have to add the fucking voice and the red? There was no need for that. That was just rude. Some sick old grin. No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion. Flying murderer? Why does it seem like it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Was that the bite of 87? Now that's a joke. Nick, can lions smile? I mean, cats can smile. I don't know. And lions are big cats.
Never told the police about the accident. Circus would have been shut down if we did. Next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
Oh shit. Wow, okay. So that's what really happened? Bro, fucking rifle? What the fuck?
Well, you guys were so serious. What else was I supposed to do? I'd tell you, you know? Well, the truth is, put me in the mood for a nice old burger. Here, get your some pepper. Shaka shaka.
I already have pepper in my evidence, but sure, thanks. Items of normal, because if nothing just happened. Huh. Why do I feel like it was an accident? Something's not right.
That's a nice sneeze.
Don't ever say that. Whoever says that sneezes look beautiful, you got a little bit of an issue.
Isn't it a pepper and slip on a banana peel? It's a basic clownmanship.
I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. That?
Those look perfect together.
Look perfect together. Huh. Doesn't matter. I'm walking away. You did not need to make that horrible joke. I have no intention of talking to you. And you can fuck off too. Acro. Hello, Acro. There are hints of a good case underneath all the shit. Yeah.
That's right, back again, I see.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did say I'll be back. Or is that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding on his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows what we know. Well, seems like you've got things you want to talk about. So fire away. Yep. You missed an important detail, but they used to tease Regina by making her sneeze with pepper. Oh, that's what I skimmed over. I saw something about it, I just didn't really think too much of it. Alright. Let's do this, I guess. Ah. Also, it's more than just a love triangle. It's a love fucking square, dude. I have to ask you, how are you injured? Sorry, I thought we talked about this. There's an accident that happened. Yeah, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
Take that!
Leon. You see, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion, right? And that's whenever you were injured. Oh, look at me that way again, please. Gosh, I don't want it to be you. I don't want you to be the culprit. Simp. Shush, shush, let me have this one little second. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. So you're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. Sorry, Mr. Right, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running to the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word for the using. So let me rephrase it as battled the lion. You seem to be enjoying to tell this joke. Why should I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to decide to save someone. Your brother. Bat. It's a shame that happened to your brother. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how he got that terrible injury. Oh my gosh. Please don't actually be the killer. Please don't be the killer. Please don't be the killer. Mo, he must have told you, huh? Yeah, actually. We learned about it from We learned about him from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I guess it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. He slipped on a banana peel and told me. And that's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue.
Cut down together in the prime.
That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You each ended up at the center of the same accident together. Like always. I see. An accident's an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault, you know? I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. That's one incredibly deep sealed secret. You know, it wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain it anymore? Acro, I know you're still trying to hide something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason that you're being evasive. What if it's this? Because he killed the lion. Regina? Why Regina? Sure. Regina. You always seem calm and collected, but until you start talking about her. What? Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You're quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regina tried to attack you? Twice, actually. It wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe that she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to hurt my little brother. She and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still don't like her. I got proof. What? What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it. If I can hand something over... Pepper. The pepper. Acro? You know, I think I hate you more than I ever hated her. But we can be enemies to lovers. I'm okay with that. Like, come on. Huh? Come on! Tiny, don't! No! The note! Not the pepper. Well, they talked about joking about like they thought it was super funny all the time, as I figured maybe. Alright, I'll fucking push through this again. My microphone has foam on it. It has like a foam cover. And every once in a while, like, I weirdly just want to bite it. I'm sorry, I just looked at my microphone and I'm just like, that foam cover looking pretty tasty. I just want to gnaw. I might need to call it a day. This stream's trying to get to me a little bit. Oh my gosh. Save someone. Profile. Brother. Present. Oh my gosh. Broken. Someone that you didn't like. The sister. You're most still on with the investigation. I was hoping it would be kind of close to finish, because I would want to finish up the investigation before the trial. Regina, you didn't like Regina. And then we gotta present the note.
evidence.
The ladder! Don't. Okay, now we're good. Where'd you get it? Wouldn't you like to know? You see, Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it whenever it was, like, around breakfast. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Hold on, Mr. Right. You gonna treat me? Yeah, get my health back.
Wheelchair.
Yeah, my legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd one. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
Insane, didn't you know how dangerous that is?
Well, we all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready for her willing. And that's whenever the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies, you know? Or Bat. Okay. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. And Leon attacked me, and then this is how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. That's what I thought. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, actually. And that's the reason why I keep going. You're the killer, aren't you? Please don't be the killer. Please don't be the killer. I don't want you to be the killer. You have all the reason and all the motive to do it. Please. Please don't be the killer. I don't want him to be the killer, man. I like him. Bat and Regina. Yeah, they were great friends. Oh yeah, why don't you take a look at this? It's covered in blood. The scar that my brother was wearing whenever Leon attacked me. Or attacked him. Covered in blood. Yeah, the scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Huh. Whenever he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Same thing too. The lion? Leon. Whenever he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! Yeah, I know. And I said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. I knew it was you, Bon Karma! I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. No. How about no? But the scarf is evidence in the trial. And that is for me to decide. No, that's for me to decide as well. I am a lawyer. You are the prosecutor. Okay, we need to work together on this evidence that is now being presented to both of us, yeah? Yeah. So shut up and let me have it. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro's a witness? German Tiny? No. No. There's no fucking way in hell I could be in German. Come on, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. No! Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. you how full of confidence I'm not, but we can say I do. You must have found something you can use. This is beginning to come together now. I don't like this. Because this pretty much just means that Acro is practically the guilty verdict. Not that he's the guilty verdict, but like he's the culprit. I don't like that. This one. Something's wrong here, you know? I just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I know. My voice is practically dead. I'm dying internally. I'm very tired. And also, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, okay? I'm good. One more streaming, then you'll reach peak. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Has it only... Wait a minute. There's only 2 days for this trial? Usually it's like 3, so that's why I was curious. There's only 2 days? Oh, the next day is super good. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, my theory though, really quick, as I'm finishing this up. My theory is that somebody used the bust to make it look like the guy, to make it look like Max, dropped it on the ringmaster, killed him, and then like rung it back up. And I hate for it to be this guy, but I think it's Acro. Because the guy has the upper body strength to do this. And second of all, he used like some type of rope or something to make it appear like he's like floating and grabbed him. But it's something, it's just pushing, like, and he has the motive. It's regarding Leon, and it's also kind of regarding his hatred towards Regina. But like, I don't want it to be him because he looks so good. But like, even handsome people end up being criminals. I mean, take a look at Ted Bundy. Anyway, there's something wrong. But like, that's my theory right now, is the way that they killed him was kind of obvious. They used the bust of Max to frame Max for the murder, which doesn't make any sense because you can tell the silhouette, but you would have been able to tell a green face from a pale white face. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Have a fantastic night or day, depending where you are in the world. All that good, fun, jazzy stuff. Drink yourself some water if you haven't yet, because I need to. And that's all I really got. Okay, bye!